Well, as you know, students are heading back to class right now. And this time of the year, summer heat can have a lasting impact. And as we saw, the temperatures are going to climb this week. Climate experts say there are concerns about keeping the schools cool. That as many cities are dealing with extreme heat right now. Meteorologist Matt Willoughby explains how this will be a growing topic when it comes to kids' health. Matt?
Yeah, Jeff, it sure is. A recent study by independent scientists with the Climate Central showed that since 1970, 95% of the U.S. has seen more demand for air conditioning inside buildings and schools. But experts say now is the time for a solution before the problem gets worse.
One study found that a 1 degree Fahrenheit hotter school year is associated with a 1% reduction in learning that year based on test scores. But air conditioning can offset heat-related impacts to learning.
Children are among the most at risk to heat during the sizzling summer months. And data shows average temperatures have gone up in the continental U.S. since 1901.
Is already of 100-degree plus temperatures.
Dr. Jolene Russell is a climate scientist at the University of Arizona. She says those hotter days can slow down learning. And not only is the hotter days during the day, but the summer season hits both at the end of the school year and at the start of the next.
So while we used to just worry about, hey, did we get the kids' snow boots out in the winter? Now it's a problem of there is no protection that parents can send to school with the kids from heat. Right? It has to be built into the school, either the air conditioning potential or the insulating properties of the school. And those are, unfortunately, expensive.
The National Weather Service says heat is the deadliest weather-related hazard in the U.S. And Dr. Russell says that could change the landscape for student athletes.
That at those temperatures, you're not going to be doing your peak athletics either. And for little kids, like we've had to do things here in Tucson, like put solar panels in playgrounds. And the reason is that it provides shade and energy to help power the schools. But you have to have the investment to be able to do that. We've always been able to just send the kids out with a ball, right? And that's cheap and wonderful, but the problem is that it's not practical in a warmer world.
Now, Dr. Russell says there are subsidies schools can apply for to improve cooling and safety, but admits these changes and renovations are expensive. During spring extreme heat days in and outside the classroom, everyone has to play their part in decreasing the amount of carbon emissions that we have to deal with in the future to reducing the likelihood of global warming continuing. Reporting in studio, I'm meteorologist Matt Willoughby for WTOL 11.